How many of you who watched Monday Night Football last night live were dreading the thought of turning your phone on this morning to see the outcome from the hit that Damar Hamlin took last night? Surprisingly, wow, not the news we expected, but thankfully it is better news than we expected. But last night, in the absence of anything happening, watching the broadcast, I just naturally put on my communication hat because I wanted to see, that's how the lens that I look at events like this. So I wanted to just share three things from a communication point of view. And I don't want this to be newsjacking. I don't want to take anything away from it, but watching in real time brought out some things that I think could be helpful for organizations, dealing with some type of tragedy or crisis. One was the amount of emotion we were witnessing on television, watching Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs and the crying, and Stephon like crying and his mouth moving like he was praying. That's emotion. So everyone is coming at that event from different places and watching it in different ways. For me, it was as a mother of athletes, as a mother of a collegiate athlete in her 20s. Like, that's where my heart was. So everyone was coming at it in their own way with their own heart. And tragic events create a state of an emotional event. And so people want to emote somewhere. So two, this was an iconic moment. The NFL now will forever have this as part of the legacy, is the moment Damar Hamlin took that hit from T. Higgins. Who, by the way, T tweeting to Damar. Oh, gosh. But these iconic moments last forever. I don't know how many of you did the same thing that I did. I went right back to December in 1980 and watching Monday Night Football. I was watching it with my dad when Howard Cosell announced John Lennon's death. Totally remember that. Everyone's going to remember this iconic moment. And then the third piece of it, I think a lot of people are going to remember it took a long time for this game to be permanently, to be suspended. A long time. So people were watching the NFL. I noticed on Twitter, it took over an hour for the NFL to say something. Now, again, understandable. There was a lot at stake in this game. But a takeaway from this is every organization needs to be prepared for some tragic event to take care of the stakeholders who feel emotional.